Hey everyone, this is Sage. Picking up where we left off yesterday. We did some work off camera, but I want to show you guys what we actually are doing. Scott finished up treating all the doors, and then I came in and I'm building speaker adapters and baffles to basically seal off the access panels. They're like thin plastic bag material panels. So we actually cut those out of 1/4 inch HDPE and mount them to the openings to seal the door off to make it, you know, a better enclosure for our Focal speakers that we're putting in here. So let me show you guys what we're actually doing. Flip this around here. So this is the factory panel, little plastic panel went over that opening. So what we did do is we make a template with MDF that we can keep, and basically routed it out, drilled some holes, we mounted it, pre-drilled and mounted it to the door with some sheet metal screws. Sometimes we'll thread insert these, sometimes we'll just use sheet metal screws. In this case we use sheet metal screws. So it's mounted. It's a lot better than the OEM panel. It's actually a nice enclosure for the door. As far as speaker adapters go, the rears are super simple. It's 1/2 inch HDPE. Basically copied the outer shape and screw holes from the factory speaker, and they will basically just, with some new hardware, how does this go? Hold this better so you can see. It goes, I don't even know how it goes. Basically just lines right up there and screws right into the OEM screw holes, and then our aftermarket speaker will mount to our adapter here. So that's what we got going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on time-lapse mode, and basically finish up all the other doors. I have the front adapters made, rear adapters made, and all the baffles to close off the service access panels. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. Scott's been doing the GoPro stuff. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so I got this panel mounted. I routed it from the original. I made a template of the original plastic. Let me back up a little bit. Little template from the original plastic piece that went there. And I marked out all my screws and pre-drilled and countersunk all these screws in there, making sure that I wouldn't screw through any window motors, wires, none of that stuff. I'm actually going to transfer this back to my template, so I can just actually remove this again and transfer it to my wood template, so then I can just, when I make these, I can just drill them in the wood shop and mount it and not have to worry about damaging anything. And we can actually make these and ship these to people if they want them.
Yeah, these will be available on the website.
Yeah, these will be available on our website. So you can see they mount all the way around. They seal to the sound treatment that's already installed on the door. Super cool. I also have my 1/2 inch HDPE speaker adapter. We're doing 6.5s in this one. We also make it for an 8 inch. There's a lot of different 8 inch mid-bass drivers that can fit in this vehicle that we have, and we'll actually have these for sale on our website also. So we'll show you some other stuff about this soon. Let me get back to work, get these speakers mounted. I'm going to transfer this over to my template so I can pre-drill my other one, and that's it. go. Now it's recording.
Yep.
All right, so I transferred, this is the driver side panel. I stuck it on here. Is it recording?
Yeah, as long as you see the timer run.
Okay, cool.
Good.
So
yep.
This is the driver side panel. I put it back on top of our template. I marked out all the holes. I pre-drilled them. And then I grabbed the, well, this is not how it was, but I flipped it over and copied it, drilled all the holes, countersunk. So the driver and passenger panels now are identical. So I have a left and a right, already pre-drilled. So I can now go take it to the vehicle and pre-drill everything and mount it in place. All right, so you saw me basically copy this template from the driver's side to the passenger side. Now I got it mounted, and you can kind of see over here what's going on over here. What is that? It's an 8-inch mid-base driver mounted in our 8-inch adapter. Just test fitting it, getting some depth measurements, which is pretty cool. This is actually an Eton kit that we have available with the adapters. This is the POW 200.2, which is a 3-ohm kit. Nice factory upgrade, lots of bass, lots of crisp, clean highs. Really nice kit, made in Germany. That's available on our website. So we're just doing some test fitting. We got some other drivers, some like, excuse me, Utopia M 8-inch mid-bass fits in there. The Illusion C8 fits in there. A lot of things. Actually, this car has a crazy amount of mounting depth with just a 1/2-inch thick HDP adapter, so which is really cool. So we're actually gonna do some measurements and some test fitting before we finish up this side. I'm gonna get the exact mounting depth, all that type of stuff, so we can put it on our website so we can get these adapters to you guys if you guys want to do 8s in your doors of your Raptor or any of the F-150 trucks. So stay tuned.
All right, guys, so we're gonna wrap this video up. So Sage got the baffles on in all 4 doors. We got our adapters made for our Flax drivers. Jam in there, everything's connected. Let's take a look here. Back door is done just the same way. As you guys have seen in our previous videos, this is standard treatment packages for us. Again, we did outside, inside. We baffle off the service accesses, got the rear drivers in and connected. Again, just to recap, all these speaker adapters for these trucks are available on our website. So ready to ship anywhere you may need them. We also have the baffles available if you guys are doing the treatment packages. We're gonna bundle some packages together for you guys based on what you need, but yeah, everything will be available to ship from us. So that should be posted here shortly. Part 2 of this video, we're gonna get into some of the cabling. We're gonna get our power and ground run, get our fuse case set under the hood. We're not running many cables in this vehicle. This one, most of the integration is gonna be done at the factory amplifier. So we are going to run some wires for our 3-in tweet up on the pillar there and get some stuff jamming. And then also in part 2, take a brief look at this here for you guys. But let me get this set aside here. So part 2, this is where factory amplifier is. That's the factory B&O amplifier, factory sub enclosure. We're actually going to build an amp rack here to house our FDP amplifiers, our sound processor, and our Zen module. So Sage is going to get that fabricated for us. We are going to do something a little more in-depth on that because that's also going to be a piece that we're going to ship. So we should almost have complete packages for these trucks. But yeah, stay tuned. You know, again, make sure you guys are subscribing to the videos. Stay with us. Like and comment if you feel necessary. We definitely appreciate it. But yeah, make sure you guys are checking us out, man. We enjoy doing these and want you guys to come along. So again, until the next one, guys, take care.